Alright, what's up guys? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about skating when you're overweight. So this was me 2 years ago. And this is me now. Needless to say, I'm 30 pounds heavier and skating it's on hard mode. So today we're going to be talking about some tips that I found that have helped me to cope with this change and to be able to get back into skating and to skate when gravity's just really not your friend. So I hope some of these tips can help you out, but let's get into it. So tip number one to skating when you're overweight is just to not take it too seriously and have a ton of fun. It's going to be really discouraging at first because it's going to take you a lot more effort to get to where you want to get to with your skateboarding. But as long as you're having fun, it's not going to bother you too much. So more than anything, just remember every time that you skate to have fun. Alright, so now that we've got the right mentality coming into skating, number two is to always warm up. You should always make sure that you're at least like starting to sweat a little bit each time that you skate before you actually start trying to learn tricks. So make sure you show up, goof around, roll around, do what you got to do to kind of get sweating a little bit. And then once you're sweating, feel a little bit warm, then you can start trying some tricks. So usually I like to go 10 flat ground tricks and then 10 tricks on the rail and then 10 tricks like on a curb or whatever. So I'm gonna do that real quick and get warmed up, and then we'll keep talking about this. Alright guys, so it's really cold and windy out here. I'm not really sweating yet, but we'll keep moving on with the video. Alright guys, so tip number three is just to set goals for yourself. This is something that has really helped me. I have like a bigger goal of relearning tray flips this year. And this is a trick that I used to be able to do, and now I want to get it back and do it better than I ever did in the past. However, for me, being overweight, the leg strength is still kind of getting there to the point where I can do it again. And so in the meantime, rather than just getting bummed out on the fact that I can't tray flip, I'm also setting smaller goals each time that I skate. So I'll take a trick that I do know how to do and do some sort of variation of it. So lately I've been struggling with my kick flips. I've been wanting to get them a little bit higher. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna try and kick flip up a curb to force myself to get the kick flip up high and land it. You're not always gonna achieve like a big goal every skate session, but as long as you're achieving smaller goals, like variations of stuff that you can already do, it's gonna push you towards those bigger goals and overall help you progress faster the longer that you keep skating. Let's go ahead and try and kickflip up that curve. This could be a disaster. I'm getting so close, but my board is just slightly under rotating and I'm just not jumping quite high enough. But again, my legs are kind of like the limiting factor here. So if I don't get a clean one, that's okay. I still made some progress, and that's what it is, just inch by inch getting better. So, but we're gonna get it right here, and when I get it, you have to subscribe. Right here, okay? Keep it rolling. Yeah. See this board? Ah, just kidding. We have a video to film. Hell yeah. So the fourth tip is to watch less and skate more. And what I mean by that is a lot of times with social media, there is just an unlimited supply of amazing skateboarding to watch. And I know for myself, sometimes I can get sucked into just like sitting on my phone watching other people skate. It's amazing to watch them, but it doesn't really help you feel like alive, doesn't help you enjoy skateboarding anymore. What actually helps you love and enjoy skateboarding more is actually going out and skating. So if you're watching this, I just want to challenge you to go just grab your skateboard and roll around, or maybe even just stand on it like inside your house. What skateboarding brings more than anything is the ability to challenge yourself and to improve. And so none of that can happen by watching Instagram videos or YouTube videos. So get out there and just go skate. All right, so the fifth and final tip is probably something that's more specific to like me and my experience, but it's helped me a bunch, so I want to share it with you. But it's to work on strengthening your knees. So when you're overweight, obviously it's putting a lot more strain on your knee joints than if you weren't. A lot of times what can happen is you can get knee injuries, or you just come home with sore knees and you're not able to skate the next day. And that really limits your ability to just keep skating and enjoying skating. So what I found is there's an Instagram account called Knees Over Toes Guy. He shares like free exercises with you, and there's one in particular that has absolutely changed the game as far as my knees go, and it's probably the best thing that's happened to my skating in the last year. The biggest thing that's helped my knees is doing this exercise. It's called a reverse step up. Basically, stand on a ledge or like a curb is perfect to just start out, and then what you do is you step down and then you reverse step back up. And what that does is it helps strengthen all the muscles that are in your knee that like hold your knee together. So it like pulls everything in to make your knees really like tough and bouncy and strong. And so what I do is I'll just do this like 10 times each leg. And every time before I go skating, I'll do this like 10 times each leg. I'll maybe do like 2 or 3 sets. And it also helps to go really slow. And that will really help activate the muscles that are gonna hold your knee in place, so that when you go skate, it's just gonna help strengthening your knees further rather than causing like more damage and more irritation to your knee joint. If you're overweight and you're trying to get into skating, your knees can definitely be like a limiting factor. So strengthening your knees is gonna be crucial if you wanna keep skating without feeling any sort of pain to your knees. So if you're into this kind of content, then subscribe, like the video so that more people can see it, and then comment down below what you thought of this video, if these tips are helpful for you, and what other tips you have for people that are in the same boat. So real quick, I'm just gonna try a tray flip, and if I land it, you have to subscribe. Again, this is my big goal, our tray flips. And if the pressure of the camera can do anything, maybe it can motivate me to land this right now. So. You gotta subscribe. It was sketchy, but you gotta subscribe. I've been trying to tray flip for months, and you guys made me tray flip right there. Subscribe or die. See if we can go 2 in a row.